In order to create art, not a product, art, you have to live. You have to make dinner. Sometimes it has to burn. You know what I mean? You have to take walks. You have to be still. You have to be around your family. You got to listen to yourself. You got to learn from your mistakes, you know, or at least pay attention to them. That's where the inspiration comes.
Ooh, my legs hurt. I've been locking into the gym. I've been getting my freak on. Inspiration. I love being inspired. I love being inspired, especially when it's something that I want to do, but I don't know where to begin with it. And then when I see someone else do it, I'm like, that's where, okay, I know where to start. I have a route that I can take to achieve that. I love being inspired. Inspiration is amazing. I I love bettering my life. Wanting a better life fuels me like nothing else could. Bro, just, okay, thinking about it, it overstimulates me because there's just so much that I want to do, that I need to do to better my life. Sometimes I need to decompress from that, especially always, like, you know, being more present and such, and being, my mind always being set on being better and doing better and living better is basically thinking of my future, which is diminishing my state of being present, and obviously that's not good. So that's why it becomes overstimulating and it takes me out of my present and puts me in the future, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I love the thought of, if you can think it, if you can think it, I just know, if you can imagine it, okay. If you can imagine it, it can happen. If you can imagine it, it can happen. And yes, of course, if you can see someone else have it, you can have it. Of course I can have it. Why wouldn't I be able to have it? I have to work towards that. Of course I can have it. Duh. I love that. I love inspiration. I love it from people, from videos, from books, from just like just everything in the world. I love being inspired. I love the desire to want to do better, to live better, and to be better. I love self-love. That's basically what that is. Self-love. If you want to do better, if you know you can do better, that means you automatically, you love yourself. If you know you can do better, if you want to do better, you love yourself. I know that was a thought of mine before, that I didn't love myself, comparison and such, and I wanted to change it, and that is love. Wanting to change something that you aren't happy with is love. That's self-love. I was already loving myself, but I didn't see it then. One of my books showed me that. I'm not going to talk about it because I talk about the book in all my videos. I'm not going to talk about the book. But one of my books did show me that. I love thinking about my life and how good it can get. That's why, okay, like, one thing about social media that I love, like, especially Instagram is literally like my Pinterest feed, but videos. It's so overstimulating. Bro, this shit is so overstimulating. It's so much, but it's so good. It's so good. It shows me every single thing that I can have in my life. Everything that I want in my life, it shows me. And it and I talk, and it shows me ways I can strive for it too. It shows me that that can be mine, that will be mine, that is mine. Because there's no present, future, or no, there's a present, but future or past. I don't know. I could do more research on that. It was a girl I was watching, well, that I seen a video on. She was talking about, she loves, it was about physics and such, and I don't know not a damn thing about physics. But what she was talking about really caught my eye. No, really caught my ear. Yeah, it really caught my ear. I will go back to that video and dive deeper into what she was speaking about, because it was very interesting. But she was basically saying there's no present, future, or past. That everything is already happening. That everything is already happening. Which obviously, because there's multiple realities. There's infinite realities. That also brings me to the topic of how, not the topic, but the talking point of how these are all different realities. What you imagine is a different reality. Also with dreams. Dreams are just different realities that you are seeing through. I can accomplish greatness. I am accomplishing greatness. And I know it will only get better. It will only get better only if I do better. It will only get better if I do better. And I have to commit to myself. I have to commit to bettering myself and bettering my life. I have to commit. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's such a repetitive process in my journey. Minimalism and false commitment to myself. The art of false commitment is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. False, bro. It's such I think of my life as a spiral. A spiral, that's how I think of my life. I also imagine it as a forest, of me walking through a forest, not specifically in a circle, but like just a straight line too. And that's what I imagine when I say that I've been through this process before, or our experiences before. That's what I imagine, just me walking in a forest, and the path that I'm walking on is slowly getting deeper and deeper. That's what I imagine. Anyway, that's what I imagine. I say I've been through this before. I experienced this before, but I'm only getting better and better at it. I've had this illusion that I put upon myself that I'm committed to myself. Obviously I am, but not in the way that I thought I was. I was very comfortable with disappointing myself. Very, very comfortable with disappointing myself. Very comfortable with pushing goals more in the future because I didn't feel like doing it at that moment. Very comfortable with, delaying things. Very comfortable with making excuses. Very comfortable with not caring. Very comfortable with my lack of self-discipline. Very comfortable with my lack of motivation and productivity. Just very comfortable with not being the best version of myself. And that kinds of goals kind of connects with when if it feels good, do it. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. That's not discipline. You're not disciplining yourself. Discipline gets you to greatness, and I was lacking that very much. I was lacking discipline very much. It has gotten very, very much better. Obviously I have my days, duh, I'm a human being. I I have my days, but you know, I have those days less and less and less. And that's what, where's my book? Here. The Rhythm of Life. Y'all. This is only talk about 2 books. I'm not gonna talk about them, but this book is she's my holy grail. She's my everything. She's my everything. But it says, the moral decay of the modern Western culture began when we put aside our self-discipline, when we stopped expecting it of ourselves, and when we failed the test of friendship, parenthood, and leadership, and stopped expecting it of the people around us. We're comfortable with disappointment. I'm not gonna say we're, but I am comfortable with I was comfortable with disappointment, and I didn't find no problem with it. That put me in a state of lack, a state of misery, a state of sadness, a state of who cares. Just that not caring attitude is very much devastating. It's horrible. I placed an illusion onto myself and I was oblivious towards it. I had no idea until recently, like 2 months ago, just popped into my mind. I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's what I was like. I was like, okay, wow. Because what do you mean I'm not committed to myself? What do you mean I'm not actually trying to better my life? What do you mean I'm not trying to live a better life? What do you mean I'm not trying to actually accomplish greatness? What do you mean it's all an illusion? What? Illusion I created myself? Because no one put this on me. I did this myself. I did that myself. And that's crazy. Did I do it or did my mind do it? I'll take responsibility for it this time. But anyways, I love inspiration. I love wanting to better my life. I love wanting to do better. I love wanting to live better. I love love. I love loving myself and knowing that I can achieve greatness and succeed in multiple areas of life. I know that I can do it, and I love that I know I can do it. I love inspiration. I love seeing people have the things and do the things that I desire to have and do in my life. I love it. I love it because it makes it known that it is achievable. I can achieve that. When I see it, when I think it, when I imagine it, it is achievable. Duh. If it's not, then I wouldn't have imagined it. I wouldn't have created that reality to where it is achieved then. Obviously, it is achieved. It is achievable. And I can do it. And I can do it. Because I can do everything in the world. I can do anything I put my mind to. That I truly put my mind to and create the passion for. I can do it. Passion, self-discipline, self-love. Passion, self-discipline, and self-love. Those 3, big 3, those 3 will get me to a life that I've always imagined. I always imagine, and it's achievable. It is achieved, and it's mine. And I can't wait. Oh Lord, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. All I gotta do is be disciplined, be passionate about my life, and love myself, and pray, and manifest, and release. Release and pray. Release and pray.